because I got a fucking security alert, and it's just like, oh, something on your computer's become like apps not running correctly. I'm just like, fuck, what do I have to delete?
Yeah.
So now I'm just going through my apps and being like, okay, I'll delete this.
That's
I'll use
rough.
this.
You probably have a shit ton on there too.
Yeah, because like I need to restart my computer because can you see my fan that's not moving? It'll move and then stop.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, what the fuck?
Wait, is that your CPU fan or your intake fan?
That's just my intake fan.
Oh, okay. I thought it was your CPU fan. I was like, going to Best Buy right now.
my computer.
Yeah, nothing big. My CPU fan isn't running.
Oh. Get down!
Yeah. Speaking of PC parts, I want to get new RAM for my computer because I feel like if I just put all the RAM slots, just like occupy them, it would just be so OP. Like for COD and all that stuff.
Maybe. Because then you could also just go for like higher storage RAM.
True. Yeah, true.
And plus there's DDR5 now. But I think your CPU and just like components only support DDR4.
DDR4. Yeah. I didn't know DDR5 was a thing. Like, did Linus?
It's with the new fucking like Threadrippers and like i9s and like Ryzen 9s. Like those are the ones that can support it.
Right.
Beside that, anything below it, they're just like, what is?
Ryzen 6? Nah.
No, there's Ryzen 5 and Ryzen 7.
Yeah,
I don't
Ryzen
think
5,
there's a
Ryzen 7.
6.
Ryzen 5, Ryzen 6, 7. Ryzen 5, 3600, 2600, and then the other ones.
There's like X's and then like Elites. They make so many things. It's just like, let's throw random numbers at the end of it.
Yeah, I know. At this point, I'm just like, I want to get a new graphics card. I'm just not digging Radeon. Like I like it, but it's just like, I feel like there are more settings and more shaders and stuff I can get with NVIDIA.
Mm.
Same with the software. Like
I mean, it's just like you see it and you're just like, oh, this seems more straightforward. What the heck?
No, right, exactly. But it's also like the software you have to download with it. Like it's so bad. The interface is so bad. It's like 120 FPS, and that's it. That's all it shows. Like
you're just like, no, I want to know. I want to know my speeds, my temperature. What's going on?
Yeah, no, it's bad. But like it'll show it. It's just like you can't do anything to change.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just stupid.
It's like, oh, you want overclock? No.
Nah. You got to restart your computer 7 times.
And try to open BIOS. I dare you.
Did you bring your PC home, or is it like
No, I still at school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't trying to haul that.
Speaking of PC,
What?
you need to start to get on, boy.
Yeah.
Bro.
We need to make like, I don't know, or at least just like hop in servers with us 3 just regularly and just talk.
Yeah.
Because I have my
Because
computer.
even if you're doing fucking schoolwork and you need to like,
Well, I'm
meet
usually at the
a bunch,
library when I do schoolwork. That's the thing. I barely use my
hop on in the
PC.
library.
Yo, I'm just going in the library. Nah.
throw on that Mac camera.
Everyone's gonna be like, shh.
But they just, oh.
Yeah. No, I wasn't even debating on bringing my PC because the connection here sucks, honestly. Like, the Wi-Fi
Do you not have Ethernet for yours?
No.
Damn.
But the Ethernet at my dorm is so good. So I was like, maybe I should just leave it there. But then I got back
They
here.
pay extra for that dorm Wi-Fi. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, that's
because
true.
they know, like, people would complain. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's just like, because at this point, after COVID happened, kids
Everyone's
had to
on
do online.
laptops and shit.
They
Yeah.
were just like, fuck, we need to, like, get upgraded for... We can't have this 1998 router.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I wish they let us use routers. I got a router and they were like, no, you can't use it, but you can use an Ethernet cable. And I was like, I don't know how that
You
works.
just plugged it into the wall and you were like...
I did. And then I was like, what did I... It was so
You
crazy.
check the speed, it's like 2,000. You're like,
No, it was so crazy. Like, there was no lag, no latency, no packet loss. Like, you know how I say I have
I
like...
do my card.
No, I have like 15 ping, 13 ping whenever I'm playing with you guys at home.
Mhm. You have negative.
It was literally like 5.
Bro, let's queue into this game. Damn, that was a crazy game. You already finished?
You're still in the game. Kill all enemies.
It's just like, get in, victory. Just like Hamza with like 80 kills.
Yo.
I mean, beside that, like, being back, how has it been for you guys?
Been chill. I mean, I haven't really been at home for more than like a couple of days.
Well, yeah, but still, like, your trips, they've been fun.
Yeah, it's also a lot better than like doing schoolwork. I still got 2 weeks left to like just sit at home like a potato now.
Fair enough.
Couch potato. Yeah. I've been there's just one class I have to sign up for, but like with all the graphic design classes, when you look them up and it's past registration, they're just like whatever. So yeah, I guess like registering for classes kind of sucks sometimes because for my classes they're 3 hours long, so I have to plan.
That's
around
actually nuts. I've
Yeah.
never had a
That's what I
3-hour
had to do.
class.
Like I think I have like a 6 o'clock to 8 o'clock class.
Yeah. So first
So-
semester I had 6 to 9, and it sucked because I had math before that.
6 to 8 p.m. Are you functioning at that time? Holy shit.
So, especially because it was drawing. Like I had to draw for 3 hours.
You're like, man, I want to go home.
I want to go
Boobies.
home. Like I want to go home.
You know, let me paint Trico.
Yeah, I just made my own freaking Pokemon cards. For my final project, they were like, "Oh, you could do something with meaning, or you could do something totally different." And I was like, "No, Pokemon cards."
Pokemon.
And then she gave me like an A minus, and I was like, "All right, I'll take it." Yeah, no, it's just crazy because in high school, like you think that like teachers are so strict and whatnot, and then you get to college and professors are literally just so careless. Like they'll be like, "Oh, I'm super sick. Gonna cancel class today."
Yeah, that happened to me with one of my teachers maybe like 4 times in the semester, and they were just like, "Yeah, just do the assignment." Just like, "I'll be back in on Thursday. Just do the assignment."
And yeah, and then you just get used to it, but then you forget your actual professor. Like one time I submitted a video and I forgot to cut out the audio, and it was just me and my friend just swearing, and it was literally just supposed to be for like
Just continue. Okay, I'm done. Man, fuck.
and then she told me that I didn't forget to exclude the audio, and then she was just laughing, and I was like, "Oh, you heard all that?" And she was like, "Yeah," and she started laughing. And
Just like, yeah, your camera went blank, but then the audio stage just.
what?
Nah, bro.
She just doesn't give a shit. Like, also at the end of each presentation, she has this student that really heckles her about the Grizzlies in the NBA, like
The Grizzly Bears?
the Grizzly Bear. No, but I don't know why she likes the NBA. This dude was hating on her, and then at the end of every presentation, she'll be like, "Oh, by the way, the Grizzlies are better than the Pistons."
I mean,
Just to
That's
piss
such a
off that
chill
one
ass
student.
teacher.
That's
She's
based.
she's
That's
awesome.
based.
No, it is so based, but it's so funny. Like, bro, you really put that in your presentation. Like, you're goated for that.
just like last slide, just like, oops, that's not supposed to. And then two kids just like,
He was so pissed, and he was like, "No, it's fine." And I was like, "Donovan, you're pissed as fuck. I already know."
he gets outside and starts punching the wall.
Yeah.
You looked up from your dorm, he's outside. In like the courtyard. Just.
Classmates are honestly super chill too. Even because for the studio art classes, they're super non-populated. There's like 14 people for each class. For my drawing class, there's like 10. There's 3 people who dropped it, and there was already below 20.
Dude, all my classes have like they're like big lecture halls. It's kind of
Damn.
AIDS. Yeah, so like
Damn.
everyone's really quiet and you like don't talk to anyone.
But then you get the weed out classes, and then I feel like later you're gonna be in a class with like
Yeah, it'd be like smaller.
smaller people. Yeah.
Dude, I don't like those like lecture situations. Because then it's just like, if you speak, everyone's like.
Yeah, everyone. If you answer like
you just like got like 80 people looking.
asking a question and it's really stupid, everyone's like looking at it's like
Then-
okay.
Then you hear some like people up front just like. You're just like, stop like.
Yeah, like the voices, no, like especially with my anxiety, like I'd be like, like,
Ham, sandwich.
the only lecture I had was actually for math, but it wasn't even like an actual lecture. Like it was just a classroom with.
Imagine taking speech class in one of those lecture halls.
Oh, having to give a speech in front of all that, you fuck up, it's over.
I don't know. With how I am, I feel like I'd be fine. But I would have to like prep myself. I'd be like, all right, this is like the biggest group that I've like presented.
I have
solo
to
in.
mentally prepare
No,
myself.
I think I would just shit myself.
Yeah,
Like,
obviously, you've been in like I don't know if you like in a music program, like you'd be up on stage, but
Like,
there'd be like a ton
solo-
of people. But then
solo
you're
is
just like you're sitting
different.
there with all your friends, so
yeah,
you're chilling.
yeah.
But then as soon as you get up there solo, or like if you had a solo for music and you stand up while everyone's sitting down, you're just like.
I wouldn't be able to do that. That's what I commend band kids for. How do you do that? How do you perform in front
You
of
gotta
a
be
bunch
good,
of
first
Dude,
people?
the
of all.
same thing happens for choir because then like you step out from the crowd, like in because you're in like a U shape, so all the sound gets projected.
Yeah.
But then if you have a solo, you have to step out from the U and just like present yourself, and then everyone's just like,
Everybody's watching it like NPC. Yeah. No, I
forgot
could
you did
never.
choir.
mhm. Yeah, I stopped having fun in band, so I stuck with that.
I remember like in middle school, there would be these speech classes people would be able to take, but I don't know if it was literally because you could take speech.
No, it was for people that couldn't like speak English well. Like
That's
you,
what I
you did
figured.
like bad on like the map test or whatever for the English, so they put you in
Yeah.
speech.
Oh, yeah, that makes more sense. Because I was like, oh, I want to take speech, but then I was like, no, I don't want to.
I mean, you could take it in high school,
yeah,
but like,
yeah,
nah.
no.
No, I honestly like the college setting for speech a lot better. It was so easy. I remember doing it last year, and I was just
Just like,
it's so easy.
I feel that. I'm taking how are your classes looking for next semester? Like
Yeah.
all of us.
I got all graphics.
Really? How about you?
I'm not trying to think about it right now.
You're just not-
It's really bad. I don't want to think about them.
Although I do have the next step in my like web dev class, so I'm just like,
How was the first web dev class? Was it easy? Besides having to teach yourself everything.
I can tell he gave up at the end because like the last time I did, he just gave me full points. And I was just
Okay.
like,
That's just a fuck teacher then.
I was just like, how many people dropped this class and how many people are just straight up not doing the assignment? Because like I just took my resume site and I just like add because he's just like add a flex, and I was just like because like in none of his shit he explained what a flex was.
Yeah.
And then I went on to like HTML images or like whatever that like demo site was, and I couldn't find it.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just like, what's a new tool that just came out? I straight up went on to ChatGPT. I was just like, write me an HTML, like write me the HTML line for a flex. And then, it was just like, and then it explained what it did, and I was just like, you're a better teacher.
Yo, ChatGPT probably clutched up so hard.
It was so useful because then I threw it in and then like I played around with it myself, and I was just like, that's how that works.
I
That's
used it in
cool.
my math final. Cause like it was Zoom proctor, so you weren't with a teacher, and you could like find a blind spot to like have. I had my friend sitting in the back, and like he had like a ton of calculators open and like ChatGPT, and every time I had a question I didn't know, I had my laptop connected to a monitor that he could see in the blind spot. So I did the absolute most to get an A in that.
Damn.
That's pretty much what I did for economics, but I did something different. I took one of these cameras and like because I'm using it and I can adjust like the aperture, which it allows how much light enters
Uh-huh.
it. And I just had my regular lighting, but I like made the focus on it.
Did you like
really
spotlight yourself?
blurry? But then I made everything really dark, so they couldn't see where.
So you
my
basically
eyes were
spotlighted yourself.
essentially.
Yeah, that's smart.
So, and then because like we had to go into lockdown browser for our final for economics.
Mm-hmm.
So I did that, and then I brought my laptop in front of my monitor, and I just typed in like all the answers, and then I would just go through different Quizlets, but I purposely got stuff wrong, and I only needed because my teacher was like, oh yeah, you need a D to pass.
Oh, okay.
So I was just like, okay, how can I like clutch this up, get maybe like into like a C minus,
Mhm.
but like still look like I did it legit. So I went through the whole thing, found every answer, and I purposely got some of them wrong. And apparently I got like almost perfectly half wrong. Because I got like
Nice.
27 out of 50, and I was just
Yeah.
like, that's chilling.
Yeah.
Because then like from how he would see it, it's just like, oh no, he did it legit.
Yeah.
Since he got half wrong. And I'm just like, okay.
I was literally watching the World Cup game on the side while I was taking my test. Like I did not care about it at all.
Were you watching finals?
No, the finals were last 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finals I watched on the plane ride to Arizona. There was like
Were you
four-
like, yeah? When they
yeah, we
celebrate?
started screaming, and then one of the dudes like across from us, like on the side opposite, started like looking at it. He's like, "What the fuck are you guys doing?"
Yeah, did you see that one video where just like the entire plane was watching it and then turbulence hit, so they shut off the screen?
No, I didn't see that. No,
Everyone was like, oh!
no, I didn't have planes. I didn't have TVs
Yeah.
on my plane, so we had to like buy Wi-Fi and stuff to like actually watch it.
Oh,
There was like 4 people that actually bought it. Like Ishan was watching in the back. Like 4 rows of people were watching over his phone.
That's awesome.
Oh, that's
It was
nice.
cool. It
That's
was
funny.
really cool.
That's nice.
There was like this diehard Argentina fan that started screeching in the first half.
That's sick, dude.
Yeah.
There were like people on the plane. Like that's so awesome.
Did you like look back as Portugal caught up? And they were like,
It was fun.
The Portugal fans.
then they were just like, curse you, Mbappe!
Dude, I can't hate Mbappe because he's gonna be like a goat. in the next World Cup. I mean, he was 18. He was only 18 in his first one, right?
Yeah, he's really talented.
Like, how do you do that?
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't know much about soccer, but I know that dude's a beast.
Yeah, he's really good.
All I hear is
Him and this other dude named Holland, who's like on pace to like break the record.
what is it, like Manchester or
Manchester
something?
City.
Yeah,
Bro's on pace to have 50 goals, which would break the record by 16.
that's crazy. And he didn't get the World Cup, so that's probably why he's
Yeah.
pissed, right?
Dude,
Yeah,
Messi,
he's also really young.
Messi, I don't care. He's a go, bro. I love him.
he really is.
Like I've been hearing of his name. I can't say watch
Did you,
because I
did you
haven't.
see that one thing where like that girl was just like, "Where's Ronaldo? Ronaldo's crying."
The
his
Morocco
mom."
girl.
Yeah, dude, she got hate online.
Yeah.
And her mother came out and was just like, she hasn't been eating.
Yeah,
Like,
it was
mental health is
bad.
terrible.
I was like, bro, like
she's like, we've been doxxed. Just like,
Dude, Messi and
Oh
Ronaldo
my
fans do
God.
the absolute most. It's so bad.
it's really bad. And Ronaldo fans are like super protective. Like
Dude,
that's what
but
I've
then, like,
seen.
They were like waiting at Messi's house to like after he won. They were just like, Messi, like he's like the one above all, dude.
They had
Yeah,
to
I know.
escort him out because like there were so many people that were trying to like bombard him.
He has the most likes on Instagram now. His
Yeah.
post.
He beat the egg.
He beat the egg.
W mans.
How do you beat the egg, bro?
Apparently,
like,
Argentina wants him to be the next.
because like that's a sick fucking photo.
Oh,
Argentina
yeah.
wants him to be the next president.
Really?
Yeah, there was like a poll that someone took, and like he had like 70% of the votes.
He's funny as hell, bro. Like I also like that he's goofy as hell. Like,
Yeah.
people make memes about Messi all the time, and it's just funny.
And when he got thrown that like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle toy, and he was just like, "Hey," it was like a symbol for Mbappe.
Mbappe, dude, he's literally TMNT.
Dude, they went around fucking Argentina, and just changed the roads to like Messi Avenue.
It's actually insane.
Yeah,
They did
like-
so much for him.
Oh yeah, like I saw this like clip from Rosario, and like everybody was just like yelling and stuff because he scored a goal, and like all the games.
I wish I was in Argentina for like the finals. That'd
for
be so hype.
dude, everybody was like rampaging, like
Dude, like that's like the almost like the beauty of like the World Cup, because like that's like the one sport that like the entire world. Comes
Dude,
together
next
for.
next World Cup in the US, it's gonna be so hype.
in the U.S.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's the
It's prob-
26th.
It's probably gonna be hosted like out west.
There's like no like the finals in New Jersey. Like there's in a ton of stadiums. It's like
just
around all of the US.
so it's okay. So they're just
yeah,
like
it's like Dallas, Jersey. Those are the two I know of. I
They
think there's
cannot
one in
come to
Florida.
Chicago.
No, there's not.
someone's
There's,
gonna dude.
there's
honestly,
a jack shit here.
You come to the U.S. Someone's gonna.
no one's trying to play
Yeah.
at Soldier Field anyways.
No,
Oh hell no.
they'd be like, really feel like not.
I mean, I thought it was nice, but I don't think
Like
like
compared to other stadiums, it's so jank.
yeah.
That's why they're building a new one
like
in Arlington.
you see Martinez like when he got the goal, he was like, that shit was funny as fuck. I was like, bro, what are
He
you
did the
doing?
most, bro. He's an Mbappe hater.
Really? He's
Yeah,
fu-
dude. Like
I didn't know
he like clowned him for the entire celebration. He did so much.
That dude's the goat though.
He's
like
funny
he,
as
he
fuck.
went over. Like he's the reason we like they want. I mean, obviously,
Yeah,
like the
'cause
people
they wanted
scored
pens and
goals, but
stuff.
like it came on to the last hair.
Oh, did you see when when Argentina won? Like the camera was panning through the crowd, and there was that girl was topless.
Oh, I didn't see that.
You
No.
didn't see that? It was just blonde chick. Like the banner dropped, and it was just straight side, like, boom, boom, boom.
Bro, people go crazy for Messi,
And
bro.
you could tell the cameraman was like,
Yeah,
Dude, the
everyone was like-
cameraman is wild. He be finding the baddest people in the
I
crowd. It's
know.
insane.
I'd be like, bro, you got.
there's those like models that were in Qatar.
Bro has an eye.
I didn't see that one. Was the cameraman just like?
No, dude, there's like models that would be in, like on Instagram, like in Qatar wearing like scandalous stuff, and like over there it's like not allowed.
No, yeah, definitely not.
So there was, and then there's just like people just like, dude, just please respect the country so we can have a good time.
Yeah. No,
But then
'cause-
there's this girl like,
yeah, I know. And the same thing with like Martinez, like, bro, like he did that, and like it was funny as hell. Like I started
It was funny as
dying,
fuck.
but then like the Qatar people started looking at him. I was like, oh no, bro, like, like that was scary.
dude, honestly, like U.S. Customs is gonna be punching air when like everyone has to come here because it's gonna be like passport, and it's just, like people are just gonna sneak in.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be really hectic.
Yeah, because like I don't think hopefully there's not gonna because like there was no like acts of terrorism out anywhere else
Yeah, there shouldn't be any here.
because it's just like everyone understands just like let's not ruin this because this is like a really fun sport to watch.
Ideally, it should go pretty well.
Hopefully.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
What's the next one? Like 2026?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
My dad's already looking at tickets.
It's every
No,
Chris-
Christian's
years, right?
Christian's on his ass to buy tickets.
Damn. That'd be nice.
You could probably get tickets like a lot soon, like a lot easier than like people wanted Taylor Swift tickets.
Yeah, I mean that's just because Ticketmaster was absolutely jank. Like my cousin got Taylor Swift tickets, but like it was fine for her. But I don't know, Ticketmaster made it really bad, and then people were reselling them for like $15K a pop.
Ticketmaster is shit.
Yeah, they
I
were selling
fucking hate
Taylor
it.
Swift tickets for so much.
I switched to TickPick for like MSU football games and basketball games because dude, they will overprice you. Like seriously.
Even if you're a student.
Yes, it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
you know the student discount.
Like-
Are there student discounts? Because MSU
There-
is pretty good.
I mean, there are, but like there are people who also have like the football year pass. So what
Yeah.
they do is that if they don't go to a game, they'll sell it, but then they'll like put up the price.
Yeah.
So
that
if
makes
it's like
sense.
MSU UMich, like for example, they'll be like if
That-
it's like
they
30.
make bank off of that.
Oh yeah, MSU UMich games are like the thing. For
Because
real.
like the year pass isn't even like that expensive. You just kind of just
No, it's not like $60. It's not that expensive.
Like if you see like a Rutgers game, like it'll be like $12. Like like seriously, like it'll be.
Isn't Rutgers basketball good?
I think they are good,
Like, decent?
decent, but basketball or football, they're just not it. I mean, we weren't it this year either, but we beat Illinois.
U of I threw- The running back that was like hella good. Signed up for the draft.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the running back for Rutgers. I don't know who that is.
No, for the U of I.
Oh, for U of I.
Yeah, for U of I.
Oh, that's nice. For basketball, I was watching U of I the other day, but they don't have anybody anymore.
Apparently they're not bad. Like they're really good against like top tier teams, but they just throw against bottom tier.
They're not bad at all, but they're like 9-4 or something.
Yeah, they were on a really good run, and then I thought they'd be bad. I didn't like watch them, but I thought because they were like didn't have Kofi anymore.
Kofi or Trent Frazier
Yeah,
or like
either one.
anybody. Like, cause I love that team. Like there was a bunch of buckets on that team, but they
Yeah.
all went like overseas. And
Yeah, like Kofi's in like China or some shit.
China.
Chris was telling me.
Europe or something. I don't know. One of them went to Duke. One of the starters at U of I went to Duke. Like
Oh, he
transferred.
transferred?
Yeah, he transferred.
Oh. Bro, Duke dining hall food is like that should be on my TikTok every once in a while. That shit look gas.
I'd be like, bro, that shit looks good as fuck. Like they'll be rating it, right? They'll do
Yeah,
like
yeah.
they'll be like, oh, Duke dining hall food review, but I'll be like, dude, this is like dinner. Like, what are you talking about? MSU dining halls aren't that bad, to be honest. Like it's fine.
I didn't like when I lived at U of I had to eat at the place I lived because
Mhm.
like that was just part of the contract.
Yeah.
So like they had a really shit dining hall, but I went to normal dining halls like once or twice, and the one time I went, they had some like blueberry tofu, and we all tried it because it sounded absolutely atrocious, and it was so bad.
Really? You're just
Blueberry
like,
tofu is not the move, bro. I don't know why you'd combine that.
It's just like fruit and cheese.
Yeah, it's like,
But, like
ugh.
mashed. Oh.
that sounds nasty as fuck.
Oh god, it's just like tofu's.
It's like sweet, and then it's got a weird like rubbery consistency, and then it's sweet.
Yeah.
Like ugh.
Tofu's like completely plant based, and then you get like blueberries with it. It's just like.
was
I didn't know you'd have to stick to your own dining hall though, like their.
That was
first
just for where I lived,
year.
because it was a private facility, not a, like genuine like. A
Oh, the
normal
Illini
dorm.
Tower,
Yeah.
right? Oh,
It wasn't like a normal dorm.
he with them. He with the shits right now. yeah. But yeah, no, I went to all the dining halls at MSU. They all have. There's like halal options. Like there's 2 dining halls that are like.
Yeah, they have to have
specifically
halal options, right?
I didn't know that was a thing.
I think they have to just
honestly.
to like attune to you, or else they
Oh.
get like, or else that'd be like a hate crime.
Yeah.
Oh really?
I mean, like you
They
can't
have
eat.
to be able to support like different ethnicities because they want to expand diversity. So to expand that diversity, they have to have different food options.
right.
Because people going there, they're just like, well, this isn't prepared how like we would do it, so
Right.
we're not going to.
Yeah,
Right. No,
you physically
exactly.
can't eat it because of your religion.
Exactly.
That's why they have to have like vegetarian options. Like same thing.
But it's good as hell. Like they'll be like the halal chicken, like the burgers. They'll like make everything normal, and I'll be like,
My dad got chicken biryani for dinner today.
yo.
I just remembered. I just remembered.
It's so good. Sometimes like my dad made some this morning, but sometimes I just get tired of it. I'll be like,
I haven't had it in a minute. I haven't had any food in a minute.
biryani is like,
Dude, I didn't your like grandma make that one time?
My uncle did.
Like I remember being over once, and like I don't know, that it must have been when your uncle was over,
Yeah.
and like I had the shot. I was like, bro,
Quentin should be, dude. Quentin, yeah, he used to eat hella Indian food when he'd come over.
I know. Yeah, you tell me.
Yeah, and the fig bars.
Yeah,
That's
that's why.
bars, bro.
That's why I remember the fig bars. You just shit yourself.
that was one sleepover, and Perth was like, never again.
I was like, we're never getting fig again. This dude dropped that shit like it was water.
Really?
His
He's just
entire
like,
tray of fig.
that's funny as fuck.
They were good though.
They were gas. They were gas. The fig bars were pretty
No
good.
regrets. No regrets at all. Yeah, no, my dad literally made biryani this morning. That's so crazy. Like, but I feel like, okay, he makes a fine biryani, but like, I feel like that's his weakness. Like, my dad,
His weakness.
like, my dad doesn't have a cooking weakness technically, like, because his biryani is decent, but I would say that, like, that is his weakness because it's like just different from, like, if you were to store buy it. Like,
I'm so sad I couldn't come to your fucking graduation because I never got to eat his food.
Dude, that shit was so good.
Wait,
I had
Dude,
COVID that week,
got
bro.
there- I got
Fuck.
there early, and his mom was just like, "Here, have this, have this."
I
And
was
just
so
like,
mad.
oh, yeah, he was like the hamster because we make him test everything. Like, make sure
Essentially. But like, they already know. Like, you already know from experience. I eat anything.
Yeah, you'll down it. Don't matter.
But like, I just sat there. They were just like, "Here's your lemon rice. Here's like some biryani," and I was like, "Bro, come on, like, stop. Like it's so good." And then they were just like, "What was that like dessert? Like you guys made dessert?"
We made ras malai. And
Oh,
then-
it's so good.
and we made something else, but I forgot what it was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
ras
ras
malai.
malai.
You guys straight up, like
good.
took that shit out of the oven and was just like, "Here, try some." And I was like, "Bro,
Yes. Sir.
Fuck. How's you got throw another party, dog?
I got to. Dude,
So good.
I gotta feed y'all because for real, like my dad just
Yeah, we
throwing
need,
it down.
we need to have like a homie party.
We should we should. Like I'm saying, like y'all can come over. We can.
I'm still here for another 2 weeks, man.
I'm here for another week, you know. So you guys should come over. He'll cook.
I'm
you know what
down.
I'm saying?
It's been a minute.
My dad literally, like, I feel like that's his love language in some sort of way. Like he'll literally just be making.
He be
you know-
throwing food. I remember like one time we slept over. He's like, "Y'all want pizza?"
I'm
12
like-
in the morning. Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Hell yeah.
like 2 in the morning, his mom was just like, "You guys want pizza?" And I was just like, "Bro, it's 2 in the morning."
Yeah.
She was just like, "We'll order pizza," and I was just like, "Okay."
My mom, like, you should be about it. Like food is their love language for
Yeah,
sure.
definitely is.
Because like I'll be eating and I'll be done. My dad would be like, "You want another one?" And I'll be like, "No."
Prithvi, honestly, I wish you were there for like hands down the funniest sleepover we've ever had was when Hamza and I played Portal 2.
I have no idea what it was.
Hands down the funniest thing ever.
It was our first sleepover ever. I think.
No, it was one of the first, but not the first. That was so funny.
Oh, I barely knew Hamza at the beginning when you guys were friends.
Dude.
So
Holy shit. We fucked with each other so much, but then once we got through levels, we would it was just like such like robotic characters, but we would like fuck around and like the little ball would be like
I think I lost weight from laughing. Like that.
Like,
that's how funny that night
it
was.
hurt at one point. Like we both like his mom came downstairs, we were both like like, "You guys okay?" And we were both like, "Yeah, yeah."
God, dude. That's like the only like whenever I think of sleepovers, like a good sleepover, I think of that sleepover. Like it was fucking perfect. It's so good.
And then you think of the ruined sleepovers, and we're just like,
maybe next time.
Yeah.
we all know.
Yeah. No comment.
Why you need 6'5"?
Mm.
Some of them were okay. Like I have to admit,
They were pretty fun.
he got us with that. Like,
Yeah.
He got us.
You don't even need to like
He got us-
expand.
he
on
he
that.
got us with
I
that.
know exactly what you're talking about. He did because I was, yeah, that was fucked.
Do you know about that?
What?
Like when Hunter stepped over once, I forget which one. Was that for your birthday?
Oh yes.
Yeah, we were gonna go
Every
see.
time you've had a birthday, I've gotten sick or a party.
Damn.
The very first one, the first birthday sleepover, I was sick.
What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember.
I didn't get to
We
go
were
because I was
gonna
sick.
go watch
I was
Krampus.
really sick.
And then Hunter was just like, "Nah, too scary." And then we were like, "All right, we're gonna go watch Creed."
What were you saying?
But yeah, like we went after we getting back from like Creed, because like honestly, it was a good movie.
It was good as fuck, but
Yeah.
I wanted to watch Krampus.
I remember pirating Krampus. I was just like, dude, this one is so good in theaters.
I was like, we were both so hyped about it.
It's so good, dude. I have Krampus in my D&D campaign. I added him in.
I never ended up watching it.
I'll explain it to you guys after we get into
Okay,
that second.
Bet.
But so like we got back and it was just like, okay, we didn't watch the scary movie, so we were like, watch. Did we watch It Follows?
Yeah, we watched that together,
Yeah.
and we watched The Circle.
Yeah, it was one of those we watched that night.
Uh-huh.
But after that, we just started playing games. It was just really generic. Was that when we started bringing over like our own consoles to play?
Yeah, you would bring your Xbox over and play.
I remember those days.
That was awesome, bro.
Hauling my monitor and my Xbox and everything.
Yeah.
I think that's the reason like my monitor would be broken. Like I'd always constantly unplug it to just go sleep over somewhere and
Yeah.
just fucking fiddle with it.
Probably. But yeah, like, and then randomly, like me and him were engrossed in the game, but apparently Hunter, like after he got up to go pee, like he placed his speaker somewhere,
Uh-huh.
and then he played a video of like knocking like on glass, so it sounded like it was coming from the back door, and then me and Hamza like stopped because Hunter was like, "What was that?"
No.
He
fucking got us,
he
bro.
got us for a good 20 minutes.
No
Like
fucking
I was so
way,
fucking
bro.
scared. Like
Like
genuinely.
we went around the entire house.
Like I was like, oh hell
he
no.
moved the speaker twice.
Bro, that's insane.
Oh,
How did you guys not notice that?
I don't know. Cause like he had like a black pill, like
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
pill.
JBL, yeah.
Yeah. He just moved it around, and we didn't know.
We didn't,
Did he come clean?
Yeah, after like he got us, and we were just like, damn. At the time, we were just like, man, fuck you.
At one point, it was like by my dishwasher, but that's the only like place that I remember.
It was up.
by.
It was like behind all your like dishes.
Yeah.
Cause like we were just like, bro, like it's from right here. Like,
Yeah.
Like close all the blinds, and we were just like, yo, who the fuck is out there?
That's creepy as
Because
fuck.
Shit scared the fuck out of
like
me.
we had thought like, dude, did you like call your brother to do this?
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
it
yeah,
was
yeah.
like 1 a.m, and we were like, maybe like Colton's in town, and he's like fucking with us. Then it was.
I almost
just like,
woke up my dad, bro. I almost woke up the warrior.
yeah, dude, his dad would have been like with a broom, just.
I don't know. Did I tell you? One time, like my dad was in road rage, and like this dude was pissing him off behind him because he kept riding him at a stoplight. My dad came out the car with a stick.
No shot.
Yes, and then the dude in the car behind him pulled out a strap, and my dad was out. He just dipped. He just left.
Nah.
Bro, I was
bro.
like, Dad, you're so dumb for that. Like, why would you do that?
Dude,
It's America.
you know what like sucks about like those kind of stories. Like, so my girlfriend, one of their family friends, it's just like he's like I think he was like an ex-cop or something, but he like had a road rage incident, and it just happened to be where like it's 2 people who are like aggressive.
Mhm.
So he got out of his truck, and the other guy just pulled out a gun and shot him.
Oh my God. What the fuck?
That's bad.
So he died, and it was just like their neighbors. But like this was like almost last year now. But I'm just like, holy shit! Like just wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah,
kinda
no,
thing.
that's
No,
actually just
definitely.
that's weird.
It's so fucked that can just like that.
Just like
happen.
that, you can just end it all.
My mom talks about it all the time. She'll be like,
That's why like when I'm going to places, I like will never get out of my car. Like no matter how mad I am, I'm
Yeah,
just, like,
no,
I need to stay.
I
in
don't
my
risk
car.
it. I'm like, okay. fuck
I'll
you.
I'll swear to myself in my car. I'll be like this.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm never getting out that fucking car. Like, I know I got my dad's jeans, but dang, he got balls for that one.
Like there was this really funny story. This is not really road rage, but it was just like a mocking kind of thing that I
Yeah.
did to someone. But I was with my girlfriend in the car, and this guy cut out in front of like we were at an intersection, and I went, and then he thought it was his turn, but like I pulled up to the intersection before him, so he started to go,
Mhm.
and then he stopped and kind of well, no, it was me and my sister at Walmart. Never mind. So we were coming through how like you turn into Walmart, but then there's that like big front lane where like all the cars go through.
Yeah.
There's just like this big stoppage, and everyone was going. And so like like us having the right of way on the right lane coming out, like you don't have the right of way to turn.
No.
I have the right of way to leave.
Yeah, they go straight.
So, like, this guy thought he had the right of way and, like, stopped and went like this. And, like, we stopped and I just went right back at him. And I was just like, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
You're in your car, bitch.
Yeah, like, fuck you, bitch.
I was like, get out your car, I dare you.
like,
And then I just continued.
My favorite version of mocking people on the road is when like I'm going like 15 over or like already, and they still want to take me over. So when they like switch to the lane next to me, I speed up with them so they can't take me over.
Yeah.
That's my favorite thing to do.
Yeah.
You know, coming up for like 14 going towards Walmart, and then
Yeah.
there's like that split lane, but then it comes back together at the end of Walmart.
Yeah.
People will always try to overtake you there.
Mhm.
I do that all the time.
I love it so much.
I
Just fuck
speed up in
you.
front of
It's
everybody.
almost like always trucks too.
Yeah, it's always like F-150s and shit.
Yeah, because then like an F-150 will be like coming out, and then they'll be on this side, and then I'll just see them like, and I'll be like,
And then you slow down when you're in front of them,
Yeah.
just to piss them off a little bit more.
And there's Alpha 47 going like towards like Popeyes and shit, like the 4714.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like that's where you also like you'll be in like either the right lane or the left lane.
yeah.
And like like this car will fucking come up to you like wanting to pass you.
So annoying.
That
By
one's so
Casey's,
narrow too, so like it's scary as fuck.
Mhm. Dude, I've had people who just like straight up block me out the entire time. I'm just like, dude,
Like,
Let
just,
me
like,
the
just let
fuck
me go
in.
bro. It's not that deep.
like, are you talking about like the Casey's, like when you go past the light
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then you
that
have to
one, that
merge?
one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fucking hate
when I
it.
was in Wisconsin, I was like coming back from Walmart, and this dude blew 3 red lights.
What?
He was zooming. I had no idea where he wanted to be, but he just booked
that's a
it.
fucking hazard.
Yeah, it's bad.
Imagine just,
Luckily,
like,
the roads
you
were like
get
cleared.
The turn green light, and then someone just boom.
He went like it was red for a minute too, but he just kept going. He went past one, and then he turned left on another one, and then he kept going.
My God, dude, he had somewhere to be. Or he's probably like a secret agent or something. I don't know. To be running like that many stoplights, you got to be
No,
like
that-
undercover.
His car was kind of beat up too. I was like, I
Oh,
did.
nah, never mind then.
Bro's on the run.
Never mind.
That's fucked.
Yeah. Luckily, it was like dead empty over there, or else that would have been bad.
Did you guys see the Idaho thing with the university murders? Have you
Yeah.
read up on that at all?
Yeah.
I've seen stuff about it. Yeah.
They just found the person who committed the crimes.
Well, they think they found one. Did they like confirm it?
They had a press conference saying that they have evidence, but they didn't.
Wasn't he a
project it.
roommate or something like that too?
No, he lives in Pennsylvania. So here's Moscow, here's Pennsylvania. This dude graduated at Washington State, so that's like past Idaho, right? So then fucking right here, like this is how far where he graduated from, where his home is at. He killed him in Moscow. He's already lives over there. So he probably traveled all the way over
Yeah,
there.
that makes sense.
I don't know what incentive they had to go all the way to next to Scranton.
Oh yeah, they don't know like why he did it, right?
No, they probably do, but they can't release it because it's still considered an investigation.
Yes.
Oh
So
yeah,
under
I was thinking
investigation. So
like
there's,
there's
like, a
two
certain
roommates that
NDA.
survived, right? Two roommates.
Two
survived,
roommates slept through the whole thing.
which makes no sense.
It doesn't make sense to me whatsoever.
And how he didn't just like bust him. No.
That's what I'm saying. But
He stabbed
also,
him too.
this person had to be known because have you seen the layout of the house? Like you walk in, there's stairs immediately to your left, right? And then there's like a door, which might be a bedroom. I'm not sure. But I'm just saying
Office, I don't know.
something like that. But if you were to navigate through that house, you'd have to know exactly which way you're going to kill everybody, to kill 4 people like while they're sleeping.
Yeah.
So I'm like, this
Well,
person has to
And
know.
without
really.
making noise.
You could be like silent like through the whole.
But I feel like you have to make
True.
noise to like.
Because like if they were all sleeping, then you could just like go around a little bit, and then as soon as you see someone, I'm assuming as soon as you saw someone, you just
Yeah.
and then leave the room.
But the only reason I think that that's not possible is because people were thinking it was a hitman that was involved. And I'm like, that doesn't make sense. But at the same time, how do you sleep through 4 people getting murdered?
Well,
How do you do that?
honestly,
Two of them
you-
too.
No, you
Yeah.
probably could sleep through it because this guy could
They muffled him.
against the throat.
But
'Cause then
apparently
that's cutting through the
It
vocal
was
cords,
several
too.
stabs
Right.
though. That's the thing.
But you can't kill 4 people at the same time. You know what I'm trying to say?
Well,
So
yeah,
if you
he
killed
can't
one
go
person-
around it,
And to have
sequentially.
like to stay calm after that, like he didn't get like an adrenaline rush and like run out or anything like that. There's like no way.
He just walked out.
Yeah, there's no way.
And like I looked at his picture, like they have a picture of the guy who did it. He literally looks insane. And he's like slim. So I'm like, you could be literally a hitman.
Yeah.
Like he looked like a hitman. And what's crazy is that he got caught right next to Scranton. That's where The Office, the show. That's where that was filmed. And I was like, oh hell no, this man is living in Goofy Town. But yeah,
That's crazy.
no, it is crazy. But I'm just glad that they got justice.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
But I mean, because at the same time, people that go to Idaho, they're probably like scared as hell right now. They're like, I'm not going back, especially in winter break.
You get the entire like semester off or some shit if that happens. Or no, you get like all your grades end up A's or some shit like
Yeah.
that
Oh,
because of
It's-
trauma.
Yeah, because the same thing happens for like natural disasters if they like destroy the school. If there's like a murders, like
Oh, you just straight up get your diploma. Yeah.
oh, damn.
yeah. Because it depends on like how severe the damage is. But if just like I don't know, say like your entire wing falls, you get your diploma.
Yeah.
'Cause
Wow.
it's gonna take too long to rebuild. You
Right.
can't go back to school.
Right. That makes sense.
Which that would be fucked if that was like a medical wing. Just like all the doctors like
All the pre-med, like, bruh.
You ever realize that like the next generation of doctors are gonna be absolutely fucked because they all graduate off Quizlet?
Oh,
just like
God.
using like different AI things. It's gonna be so fun. I'm gonna go into like for like a checkup. They're gonna be like, "Damn, you have lung cancer." I'm like, "What?" Oh, nah, sorry, that's AIDS.
Sorry,
You know,
you got
when you like look
hemorrhoids.
up like your symptoms on Google, like you have a cough and be like, oh, you might have like diabetes, like type 7
Yeah.
diabetes.
I'll be like,
It's gonna be like that.
bro.
You're gonna look up something like WikiHow to solve that.
I know. It's gonna be so fucked. That's so fucked. I honestly, you guys want to like move away from this morbid shit?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, like let's just go back to like Christmas shit.
Oh yeah, your
So-
D&D.
Not even just like so you came back for your birthday,
Yes.
and what'd you get for your birthday? I want to know that.
Okay. Well, I got a lot of things,
Yeah.
actually. So what my parents ended up doing is that they were like, okay, well, you have everything that you need. And your phone's broken as well. So why don't we just get you a new phone? So I was like,
W?
yes, okay. And then they were like, okay, what else do you need? And I was like, well, that's really much all I needed. And then they started getting me clothes. And I was like, well, I don't need that.
Is that
all
where you got the hoodie
stuff.
from?
No, actually, I just ordered this a couple days ago. I didn't get much besides the phone and then like some other smaller gifts, but I'm still like happy with what I
Yeah.
got, you know what I mean? Like I all I needed was
That's
a
still,
phone.
I mean, that's still a W.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's good. So pretty much that's it.
Didn't you get like shoes and shit?
The shoes, okay, well, I needed shoes. So I got these like Blue Forces. They're like the generic midnight navy ones.
Okay.
I can send you a picture if you want to pop it up on the screen or something. If like any of the fans want to know. But it's just midnight navy, normal forces, nothing too crazy.
Mhm.
I didn't want like the DJ Khaled collab or something. I just wanted to keep it simple. But yeah. There was that. I got a game too. It's called like Ollie Ollie's World or something.
Okay.
It's about
Ollie
like
Ollie's World?
yeah, it's about like skateboarding. It's more of like an arcade game. So I've
Did you
been,
get that for like the Switch or something?
yeah, for Switch.
Okay.
Yeah. It was pretty cool. There's the main story is just about this dude who wants to ascend to Nirvana, not Nirvana.
Okay.
So he has to like basically just be the best pro skateboarder there is. I don't know. It's really dumb, but like it's also fun as hell.
Does he get like reincarnated a bunch, get better each time?
Yeah, he just becomes him basically, pretty much.
Just like, oh damn, I died skating, oh, but I'm better. You get like upgrades and you just go again.
Yeah, you get like flips, and then you get like you know how you like take off on your skateboard. There's different gestures for that, animations.
Okay.
How you complete the level, how you pick up your board, and stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, accelerating to like more gifts. Did you guys do anything for like Christmas and that shit?
No.
No, not really.
Mostly because I don't celebrate it.
Well, yeah, I get
Yeah.
it, but like just like spending time with family.
Spending time
Oh,
with
yeah.
family was mostly what I did that day,
Mhm.
and then wishing my friends because a lot of my friends texted me like "Merry Christmas" and stuff, so I just texted them back. But I didn't really do much besides spending time with family. Did you do anything?
No, I don't really celebrate like that. I just spend
Yeah.
time with my family.
Same here. So, but I mean, we still like to spend time with each other.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, I did get shoes though. Or my brother ordered me a pair. I'll show you. Hold up.
That's dope.
oh shoot, what do you know what they're
If
called?
you guys can
Yeah.
just like send your pictures to the group chat and I'll just pull it off.
You guys
Oh,
and throw it
definitely
up.
will. Yeah, I'll send you a picture that I took. You know, I can just do that.
While you guys are doing that, like, have you guys seen the posters, the new posters that I set up?
You got new posters? Oh wait, this one?
Yeah.
I just saw it as I came in, but I
didn't know
knew
this
that you
one.
made it. It's sick. I love it.
Oh, you made that?
Yeah.
That's
Because
gas.
I showed Hamza when they were on my table on his birthday, but then I was able to
I saw the. I remember the
the CD case.
the CD cases. Yeah.
Yeah, I threw both these up, and then did I tell you guys that I got entered into the competition?
For what?
So Skyway is just like an art competition between like all Illinois, like northern Illinois colleges,
That's sick.
and then I got entered into it like top 25 out of like however many people submitted, and then like 3 pieces each. So I maybe had like out of like 100 people, 1 piece got selected, 25 people, then maybe like a 5% chance to
Mhm.
even get in.
Mhm.
And this is what got in.
That's
Holy shit.
dope.
That's lit. That's lit, dude.
Yeah. And honestly, because I didn't finish this.
Wait, the case did or the poster?
No, I didn't submit this.
Okay.
I wish I would have submitted them as a set
Mhm.
because like they both encapsulate like the same feeling, so I feel like they both would have gotten in.
Yeah.
But the case got in, and then I hadn't had this finished when I submitted it. But then after I finished this, I was just like, damn, I could have submitted this because I'm happy with.
Yeah,
this
no, it's
as well.
really nice.
Yeah, I like that one too.
So, yeah, I have both of these, and then I noticed that because they're 16 by 20, and I was just like, damn, like I wish I could like put these somewhere. But then I look over here because like the pictures are behind you guys
Mhm.
that used to be in there,
Okay.
and I was just like, hold up, that like size looks familiar. So I held up the poster to it, and I was just like, okay. So I just
It's a nice setup.
No, that's huge that you got in though. Like that's awesome too.
I know.
Yeah.
but like I'm trying to grasp like the scale of it because
Mhm.
like the date isn't set in stone. It's just like sometime. in
How does it
spring.
work?
It's so we go to Morton College,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know if they have an art show first or they jure it first, but like it's judged by both student and faculty,
Okay.
and then they decide who wins, or like who gets like the scholarship for it or something.
Okay.
But actually, no, it's just straight up you get like money for art supplies.
Mm-hmm.
So
Hey.
whatever.
That's a win.
I know I'm not gonna win because I'm thinking just like all the artists that are being submitted into this, like I could just think like like some like ceramics are submitted. Some of them probably like super intricate, but then there's people who will do like photorealism,
Yeah.
like and like they draw like their friend, and it's just like super real.
good.
Like they
Because
took,
like art
a
isn't
black
even
and
your
white
major
photo.
too, so like
Can I just say that the people that in drawing classes are so good at drawing? I had to do portraits. I saw the most amazing people drawing. Like we all had the same model for us, right? In the classroom. So I'm drawing and stuff. I'm looking over. I see the most greatest piece I've ever seen in my entire life. Like it literally looked exactly like her. Like if you looked at her and then you looked at the drawing, you'd be like, what the hell? Did somebody draw that? So good. It's the talent is crazy with
Yeah.
drawing. So I understand
So
where you're coming
it's
from.
like people like that who are definitely in.
yeah.
I'm just like fuck.
Yeah.
like-
It's so cool that you got in though.
I
Like
know.
being compared to them.
But like I'm trying to grasp it, just like my piece in like all of this like 100 or something schools, just like 25 people each, regardless of that. Just like holy shit.
No.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
A lot.
that-
no,
that's
seriously,
crazy
there's a lot of
competition.
people.
I'm just like for me to even go through into this second round, that's going straight onto my resume.
Yeah.
Because it's just
Definitely.
like I'm being praised for my talent by
Mhm.
going into this competition.
And that's a section, achievements. You can put that
Yes.
in there,
Yeah.
of course.
Yes, I'm just like holy shit.
That's awesome, dude.
And these posters, as like an homage to that, like how I'm doing. I don't know if like that's gonna stay up forever. I'd like that to stay up forever, but like this set is definitely going to stay up forever.
I like
Yeah.
that because there's a certain mood that you've incorporated for that piece. And this is more of like a color asset. I like that too.
Mhm.
I just think that makes so much sense.
This one, I like nailed the sense I was going
It's-
for.
Like the color palette too. Like
Yeah, the
you see
colors
all
with the like the
mellow
jazzy
colors.
vibe.
Yeah.
They go together.
Because like even like this, like just having the simple blocks in the back, I can tell people looked at that and were just like, oh, like I still like just looking at that, I still see jazz because these are offset.
Yeah.
Right. I know what you
And
mean.
even like coming in here, like I wanted to set the city, I wanted to set the mood of like the city of music,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and then translating that to having the poster being something like different visually, but still send the same message.
Mhm.
I'm super happy.
No,
Mhm.
I am also like I really like how it came through because I know that you were showing me it before. Did you work on it more like ever since you last showed me it?
Mm-mm.
No, because
this is the final. Like you got the date, the city, and then the place it's at, which is Park West. Well, I understand how you might read it like West Park,
Mhm.
but like
Yeah.
correct. If you're looking in Chicago, it will go Park West,
right.
and then you have the time. But then you have like this over here, and then like I don't know. I like having the silhouette up here because it still matches with that,
All right.
and then having the artist name. A whole design process that I went through that I'm really happy with.
Yeah, I think color palette. Like I'm a huge guy for color palette. Like you gotta make sure your colors go together.
Yeah.
Because if they don't, they're gonna look like shit.
Like, I remember telling you guys, like, I found like an example of that, how it just said like jazz with like a certain color palette, and I messed with it, and then I was just like, oh, it's like dulled but still like strong. So I was just like, oh, this looks really good.
Right.
And I'm glad I was able to translate it through on both of them. God, I'm still just so happy.
Yeah, no, I'm proud.
Like right now, this is my biggest design achievement.
That's good, dude.
I also like have something to show for it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, we did this like color, like you know how I'm in like the intro classes. We did this thing to like intro to color theory. So we'd have to do this project on like intensity, proportion, hue, contrast, all that stuff. So one of those projects was due. I've submitted it, and she was like, "Oh, I really like this. Can I put this in the gallery for the intro classes?" And I guess that thing is just for when people are being introduced to the entry level classes. They get to see like a portfolio of what the work is like. So she was just like, "Okay, do you want to be put in this gallery?" And I was like, "Okay, that's cool. I don't really need it. Like, I don't need to know color contrast, you know." But yeah, that was pretty cool as well.
Oh yeah, another thing. So if you guys look at the dates on both of them, these are very special dates. Did I already tell Hamza? Did I already tell you about the dates yet?
August 9th. No, he didn't tell me.
Okay. So this one, August 5th, is my girlfriend's birthday. And I just added that. I was gonna go with my own birthday, but then I felt that was too selfish. Plus, this filled out the building a lot better. But Prithvi, do you remember August 9th, 2018?
August 9th, 2018. Nah.
Something or someone special.
I'm trying to think.
One of our old friends.
Drew.
That was the day he was put to rest.
Oh, really?
Yes.
And you chose it based on that? That's awesome, dude.
And I use that color, it's almost like a gold, because every year on August 9th, there's almost always the golden sky. Like, I don't know if you've ever like paid attention to that, or like when he passed, remember there was that golden sky?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's actually really cool.
And then I have, I used that album specifically. Like, this whole design process was centered pretty much around him. His Free Spirit.
Yeah.
That album. And then there's a song in there, Heaven and Angels, that I used.
Actually really well thought out.
Like, the inspo is crazy.
Yeah.
And honestly, like, the feel of it being like freeform almost, like, I really like it.
That's actually like having like the meaning behind it and like the way it panned out is actually really cool.
Yeah, there's no like direction, you know what I mean? That's what I like about it. Like, your eyes will go from right to left, right? And then you got the pieces right here that will kind of come together. And then the text.
Like, those pieces on the side are supposed to be like an obscure piano, obviously.
Yeah.
Like, you might not see it at first, but like, if you look at it from the side, it's just like, it's set up how a piano would be, with like 2, then 3, then 2.
Okay, yeah. I see that.
But yeah. I'm in love with both of these pieces.
Yeah,
They're really
they're super
good.
nice. Like, it only just gets better from here. Like, you'll start making
like,
even better shit, you know?
I hope I can like look at these and kind of like draw, because like even like with how I'm designing now, I don't think I have fallen into like the category of design. I'm still kind of like all over the place. So like I feel like looking at these, I can narrow down what my style is for design.
Right.
Because right now, like me doing like freeform kind of stuff, it looks really nice.
That's
so
what
I think if I could add like an obscure thing, even like if I like vectorize characters, you know, like pretty much like drawing them on Illustrator so they are shapes rather than pictures. But if I can do that and have it look just really clean, but also like obscure, I feel like that would be nice.
It would be super nice.
Anyway, enough about that. Christmas. Back to that. Oh shit. Okay. So obviously, my family being white, we celebrate Christmas. And what I got for Christmas was a lot. But I got more candles for Christmas. I haven't had these in a while, so I'm glad I got more candles because I love the smell.
Mahogany. Yeah.
Yeah.
It always make like I'm sure you guys smelled it upstairs coming down.
I was like, what is that melody?
It's but I threw it off the table because I can't have it up here, but I got Starry Night by Vincent Van Gogh in Lego form.
Oh, I didn't see that.
It's gas. It looks
sick. I saw that one at Target, but I was like,
looks so hard to build though, because you have to build the entire background.
Yeah.
oh.
It's like
Damn.
all 1x6s, and you just hit it
God damn.
all the way up. Then there's oh yeah. So speaking of Lego, there's a new set coming out, the Great Wave set,
I don't
and it's another the Great Wave of
Oh, the Japanese one.
Oh yeah, that one.
But like I gave you the wristband of it.
Yeah, I have a poster of it in my room.
Yeah, so they're coming out with that one. It's also the picture frame, and it's just like slightly like beveled, so it's just like it extrudes from the frame.
The Wave does.
Mm-hmm.
That's
nice.
so cool.
That's super nice.
And it's coming out like literally tomorrow.
Oh,
So
really?
I'm
That
getting
sounds
it.
terrifying
nice.
to build though.
I'm getting it.
I
Because in my apartment, like this is straight up gonna be like the art that I use. Like this is gonna be on the table.
like this would be really cool.
you're
to
gonna
have.
have a lot of.
Were we talking about that at one point? We're like a Lego collection in our future cribs.
We
No,
definitely
it's like my girlfriend already is just like, yeah, it's gonna happen because it's just like I got these up here, all my characters here. I got Mjolnir there. I got those there. I got this, and then there's a Nintendo 64 system set
I saw that one.
that has like the moving Mario and the TV. They just came out with an Atari set with just like Centipede, Space Invaders, and then like I think like Castlevania or something.
Mhm.
Okay.
But like you get like mini sets that you can put on like the Lego console, and then they have a Hulkbuster one that's just like this big.
Mhm.
Then they have a new Bowser set that's just like you can move Bowser. He has like movable joints.
That's so cool.
That's sick.
They have a Black Panther like helmet, but it's like a bust, and it's just like the head with the claws coming across like this.
Damn,
That's-
how many pieces is that? Like,
I don't know.
That's
That's
gotta
a
be a-
lot. That's
because with
like
the
a
hands,
lot,
like
bro.
1,000. That's got to be 1,000 plus.
And then there's a DeLorean that I think would be really cool.
One of our friends just got that DeLorean. I have a friend from MSU, Danny. He just got the DeLorean. It looks super clean, dude.
There's so many Lego sets that I'm just like, damn, I'm gonna have an addiction.
Yeah, no, definitely.
It's gonna be so worth it.
I've been thinking about like when I get my apartment, like it's just gonna be crazy. Like it's just gonna be like an art gallery. like it's you're gonna walk there and you're gonna be like, where the fuck am
I
I?
can't really like mess with the walls too much in an apartment.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna like build a bookshelf and then just like
Yeah, that makes
have
sense.
it there.
I want to look for an apartment that has like just these walls that are kind of like wide, but also like as you go throughout the house, like there are corridors and stuff
Well,
like
I
that.
think I am gonna like mess with the walls slightly. I'm gonna get like a cork board
Mhm.
and just like stick it on the wall
Yeah.
and then just like patch it up when I leave. Like I'm probably gonna have to discuss with the landlord about that. Just,
I think
like,
you should. I think usually you can.
Yeah,
You
as
just, it
long
just
as you
can't be like
patch.
too much.
Yeah, but like it's just gonna be a cork board, so then I can like pin stuff onto
Yeah.
it. Just so like I don't know, it's like a wall in front of a wall, essentially.
Feel that. I want to have like a lot of art pieces in my house. Like I want it to make it so that like when you walk through it, it looks nice, but it's also like cozy at the same time. You know?
Mhm.
God, I'm going to be going through that soon. Like I don't think you understand.
No, you have to because you're getting one
Yeah.
next year. Like
Yeah.
obviously you're
And
gonna have
I
to.
kind of want a 2-bedroom, so then a 1-bedroom can just be this stuff,
Right.
Like an office area.
like just this
Yeah.
stuff.
I feel that.
You should. Yeah, you should get like an office room. That'd be nice.
Because then I'd be like, okay, but then it's just like cost wise, like how much am I
Yeah.
paying, like that kind of thing. Luckily, like I probably have to like sign up for a credit card soon
Mm-hmm.
just to start building credit.
Yeah.
But even like with that, my parents are most likely gonna have to co-sign on my first apartment
Mm-hmm.
just until I can get like my feet really into some money.
Should be some good ones you can apply for as a student. I've been trying to
We're
look for
going
some.
near NIU, but not like on the campus.
Oh, okay.
We'll be like right outside, probably. Like
Yeah.
driving distance. Are you taking a car?
I'm taking my car.
Okay.
I know, like I want my car down there,
Mhm.
so because I don't know, I enjoy driving. So.
Yeah. Makes sense. You're gonna need it too.
Yeah.
You
It's an
will.
apartment, so you have to get groceries and stuff.
Yep.
Do human things.
But I got clothes. Obviously, like that's always a given during Christmas.
Yeah.
Right.
Me and Clark did it as like a small exchange. He gave me the Inosuke, I gave him the Jigglypuff.
Nice.
I got these new like studio headphones, and pretty much just that means like there's no like changing of any audio. It's not like bass boosted. It's just audio as it is.
Right.
What else? Shit. I got more puzzles, some small other knickknacks and whatever. Oh, I got lighting kits for Legos. So like the gauntlet I have up here, I have the lighting set so I can light up all the stones.
Oh.
And for the Starry Night one, I have it like links to all of the stars, and then those light up.
I didn't even think that was a thing. What the
I know it's cool though.
Yeah, like what? That's more of like an interior design thing. You should
Yeah.
definitely do that.
I'm gonna like
Just go crazy on the decor. I feel you. I feel you. Like I feel you. Like because we're
You
both
should get like
graphic
a glass
designers.
case with like all of your Lego sets.
like some of these are just gonna be hung up, like or at least,
Yeah.
like
On like a little shelf like
displayed.
those.
Yeah, like it's gonna go crazy.
No, trust. I mean, like graphic designer homes. I've never seen a graphic designer house, but like,
And then you're gonna come over, and,
and
you're
then
like,
we're
"Oh my God."
we're both gonna be like, oh my god, I love your house. Yo, oh my god, you love my house.
You're gonna walk in, you're gonna see shit like this everywhere.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty
My
much.
girlfriend's gonna be like, "Oh man, I want to like go out and get art, but I don't want to like go buy it." I'm like, "Okay."
Got you.
Just make some. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
it's so easy.
At this point, like our home art is going to be my art,
Yeah, I feel that.
and like I'm just gonna have to like. Some of it's gonna go up, some of it's gonna go into rotation. Some of it's gonna be my aunt's art because I have some art up in my room of hers that I really like. There's
Yeah.
like there's just one of like falling planets into the ocean. I'm just like, that's getting hung up.
Mm-hmm.
I want that one.
Right. I feel like I want to also put my own art, but I also want to like get pieces. Like I feel like I'm gonna be one of those people that go to like galleries and be like,
Mm-hmm.
if there's like a low bid on this nice piece, like I'll be like, yeah, that's definitely I'll take that. You know what I'm saying? Like
I feel that.
I feel like I'm also gonna be the type of person that goes around and be like, oh, this is cool interior design. Nobody's really ever has that before. I'm gonna put that in there. You know what I'm saying?
Like there's a bunch of like accounts like all over social media that'll be like, here's some like interior design things that you could like add. Or like it's like an obscure couch, like the hexagon like chair,
I've seen that one.
or even just
I've
like,
never seen the hexagon
like
chair.
like you can hang if you want like something more like city style. You can hang up your clothes on like pipe racks,
Yeah.
or even like just like you could do like how shops will do it. Like in malls, you could have like wire going all the way to the ceiling with it's like lights, but then they have like the hook on the ends, and then you can hang up your clothes going all the way up the wire, so you can get like the graphics in between.
I see.
I just saw someone do that. I was just like, oh, it's just like I feel like you would do that. That'd be your style.
I feel
It's
like
so
yeah,
complex,
how you just describing it. Yeah,
But like you pretty much just get like a wall of shirts. That's what
Mm-hmm.
happens.
that's sick.
And then you can like throw on lights behind it.
Like backlit type stuff.
Yeah, I feel like that would be your style.
that would be nice. Yeah,
Like you have a
Definitely.
closet and you like the stuff you want to feature, you put on the sides with that.
No, for
Yeah.
sure. I want to like do wall because what my cousin did is that with his first ever room, he did art of all the movie names, but he did it in like the text, like the format, and also like the color and everything. So like I feel like at one point I'm gonna want to do that type of stuff too because I know that there's a bunch of movies that have been released that he still doesn't have on there. And I was thinking like we could both do that. Like me and my cousin could just write on like movies on the walls. It would be awesome. Like wall art is like something I want to get into, like for homes, but I don't want to fuck it up because
Yeah, 'cause if you
obviously
fuck it up, it's
if you fuck it
wraps.
up, it's just gonna look stupid, you know.
You want to know something that you like really like could do?
What?
If you do that, one thing you could do to like really like I don't know, do you like vector art or
Yeah.
just like regular art? But something that you could do to like make your lines really clean. I don't know if you've seen like you can set down tape to like outline what you're
Oh,
gonna do
yeah, and
the
then you
whole
just
way.
Go over
And then
that.
you can just like straight up just like go crazy with paint.
Right.
And then just remove the tape and it'll be clean.
Just clean lines, yeah. I've paint tape. I've been trying that out in my intro classes. But yeah, wall art is super cool. Like I want that because it's like it's not on like a what's it called? Like a plaque or anything. It's like on the wall. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty cool. I've seen it. I've seen it on like TikTok in so many places, and I'm just like, dude, that is awesome.
Yeah. I don't really know what else. I don't
Oh
like.
no, I'm good.
Like,
I gotta get going.
Was on a mission.
Last
I
time
didn't-
last time I looked at the clock, it was like 1:47. Damn.
Yeah.
But yeah, I didn't. Beside that, like I went over to my girlfriend's house. We did D&D thing. I guess that'll be the last thing. So D&D campaign. I plan to have it. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of like Jay Schlatt or anything like that. No. So they do a podcast called like Chuckle Sandwich, like essentially wordplay on Knuckle Sandwich.
Mhm.
And they did a D&D thing, and their DM, his name is Charlie. He did a whole campaign revolving around like a corporation, and they go up and they had to like defeat this guy because he's an asshole, that kind of thing. But I pretty much like took that and put like a holiday spin on it. And I pretty much have them going into this building because this toy is being withheld for Christmas. And then they're going through this building. They had to get past like frost golems because it's Christmas time. So there's frost golems. Then they go inside. I'm gonna have some people go up and find like corrupted elves, on one floor, and then they have to go get this this one sword that I called the Sword Above All.
Right.
Mhm.
And that sword pretty much allows you to like one-shot things, but it'll show up in the final boss room like that. I don't know. I saw it on TikTok and I was like, I want to add that. And then, like just below where the final boss room is, I'm gonna have Krampus. And essentially, this whole corporation is called the Pohl Brothers Incorporated. And the two Pohl brothers are making it just like a play. I don't know if you guys have ever watched like Christmas Chronicles or anything.
No, I'm not up to date with that stuff.
Anyway, so in like I believe the third movie, like Jack Frost takes over. Like he tricks Santa into giving him the North Pole.
Mhm.
And pretty much Jack Frost has taken over the corporation. His name is Jack Pohl. He's one of the brothers, but he has different plans for the company.
Mhm.
So he took it over from his brother Nick, which is Saint Nick.
Yeah.
And this, I know the other side of Santa is Krampus, so he turned his brother into Krampus.
Mhm.
And so he's on the floor below him, and then the monster that Jack Frost is pretty much like a frost wraith, so he can create blizzards. So on the top couple floors is going to be like covered in snow. And then they're gonna have to verse Krampus, and Krampus is gonna be like controlling toys and that kind of thing. Because that I looked it up in like after I asked ChatGPT to literally create monsters for me because like I don't want to come up with all the stats. So
That's so clutch.
yeah, dude, I have 21 pages on Google Docs of just all the characters. So. Like I created all the stats for them, and it's just like Saint Nick has the control over toys, so I just like carried that over to Krampus, and that's gonna be very interesting. I don't think we're gonna get there today, but we're gonna do as much as we can. The other like group is downstairs going through like this main lobby. They just got past this receptionist, and pretty much how I'm gonna have them play out is they're gonna come into this room on like this jumbotron. It's going to be Jack speaking to like because they ordered bounty hunters, and they just had to get past the receptionist because I made them they almost fucked up because they were just like, oh, we're here to do this, and then the receptionist was like, oh, I thought you guys were the bounty hunters that we ordered, and then someone almost fucked up, but they got past anyway. They're in this room, and essentially what Jack is gonna say is just like only one of you can like leave this room. And the other bounty hunter, I'm going to make it Ebenezer Scrooge. Do you guys know the story of Scrooge?
Mm-mm.
Ghosts of Christmas past, present, and future. You guys don't know that story?
This is like Chinese.
That's crazy.
Like I'm like.
That's crazy. Anyway, so I'm pretty much like Scrooge is gonna be like a warlock. So I'm gonna make him have control over these ghosts.
Uh-huh.
Essentially, he gets to summon them. So during their battle, he's going to summon the ghosts of Christmas past and just they're gonna have to battle that, and then the Christmas feature they're gonna have to battle that, and then they're gonna have to face Scrooge himself.
How
And
do you
then
lose in D&D?
Do you ever lose in
you
D&D?
lose all your HP.
Oh, so you can't lose.
Yeah, you can lose. I'm hoping they make it all past this because, like, the beginning parts, they're like, man, there's not a lot of encounters, and I'm just like, you want fucking encounters? I'll give you fucking encounters.
Starting boss.
Fucking boss rush.
Starting boss, and then yeah, no.
But then they have to go to like the basement to turn off the security. Like, hopefully they make it through Scourge.
Yeah, imagine you made it too hard.
Get this. They go into the basement. And then, like, as they continue, like, the lights are all off and it gets, like, really cold and, and they're just like, oh, what's happening? But then I'm just going to have the abominable snowman be down there with 2 Yetis. And they're going to have to verse that to get to the control panel to shut off the security as the other group is heading upstairs to go to the CEO office. And then once I get to Krampus, I want them all to kind of, like, meet up. Because Krampus is, like, the boss before the boss.
Yeah.
And then once I feel like I'm gonna have it like a morality thing after they beat Jack Frost, and like, he's just gonna be like, "No, I just wanted to like teach kids the true meaning of Christmas rather than it just being presents." And then they'll be like, "Oh, we killed this man for no reason."
You fucking evil bitch. God.
For Christmas, I went over there, and from her brother and sister-in-law, they gave me a shirt that says, "Because I'm the dungeon master, that's why." Because you're not supposed to argue with me.
Yeah.
Because if you argue with me, I'll most likely get an idea. It's just like, we're in this middle of the battle. Like,
Oh, can you just improvise as much as you want? Okay.
that's the whole point of it. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like, they get to go on this adventure. I have like a narrative set up, but
Mhm.
if they like stray away from it, I just have to make something up.
Yeah.
That's hard, dude.
That's what I did the first time. We
actually
went for
hard.
like 2 hours.
Oh my god.
Oh, there's a lot of improvising.
After, because I only got to them all meeting up, going to this pub,
Mm-hmm.
and then I got them to like meet up with my character, and then sent them out on the mission. And then from there, I improvised.
You were just like, Bing.
But I got through everything, and now they're all inside the building.
Okay.
One group is heading up, one group is heading down. And how this all is going to play out, I just explained. But it's fun.
Sounds fun.
That sounds helpful.
Also sounds
They're like,
extremely
this
difficult.
shit is stupid, and I'm just going to be like, interesting.
Oh,
Fuck
yeah.
up.
Like, I don't know if they, wouldn't there, like, be nutcrackers? And I'm just going to be like, interesting. Okay, you guys round the corner. Like, because I have to come up, how the direction is.
Yeah, so they
going.
like move
So
along the path.
I'm just
They'll
like,
probably
okay,
say a bunch of
after
stuff.
you guys sneak around this corner,
Yeah.
do a, like, perception check, and then they roll. And it's just like, if they get, like, a perfect 20, which is, like, the highest you can get on the rolls, it's just like, okay, you see 2 figures. But like if they roll a perfect 20, it's just like you see 2 nutcrackers. And then they're just gonna be like, oh no. And I'm gonna be like, yeah. And it's just like, well, how big are they? I'm just like, do another check. And it's just like these things are 20 feet tall. Oh no.
This game is not winnable.
No, but it's just like it's the kind of thing where it's just like don't give me ideas.
Yeah.
Right.
Like
I'll
shut
use
your
them.
mouth or you're fucked.
Yeah,
You fucked
because
so
like
over.
because they play a bunch of games like that, and it's just like they have like minis, and they have like monster minis too. So if I just like happen to look at one, I'll be like, we don't use this. It's like you guys come in front of this huge ogre. You're just like, oh fuck.
That's funny.
But yeah, that's we're continuing tonight. I think it's gonna be super fun. I'm having a lot of fun with it being DM. Because I don't know, you guys probably are experiencing
Have
it.
you played as a character in the game yet, or just DM?
Just DM right now. I have my own character in there, and I might like throw them in to help. It's pretty much just like my shadow character. I named him Shade, gave him stats in case he needs to help in a battle. But he's pretty much like the one that like got them all together at the pub
Yeah.
because they were all getting really drunk, and he slipped them a note while they were drunk, and then they all eventually found it
Mhm.
and like went out back. Like 2 guys almost fought, but then I had like a power moment for my guy where he landed in between them and stopped both their weapons, and then just kind of like pushed them back. And I was just like, okay, that's a power move, but then like nothing else. Because then I explained just like, yeah, my character said like, oh, I was just like it was like overwhelming for me alone, so I need you guys to go in there with me. Essentially, like my character being Shadow, he can slip through spaces, and pretty much I'm just having him relay intel between the two groups, and hopefully battle. I don't know where that'll be. It'll happen. But yeah, I'm having a lot of fun. I'm sure you guys can tell.
Definitely.
You put hella into it, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
If you weren't having fun, that would suck.
Yeah, it would. Like, I'm the one who literally like brought it up because I thought it would be interesting. And
Yeah.
so far, it is. I don't know. I'm sure you guys know how much I like to fucking talk. So, I don't talk a lot. But
Yeah.
I get you. I get
Yeah, I know
you.
what you're talking about.
anyway, that's really all I have.
That's all I got.
So I'm chilling.
So yeah, if you guys ever play D&D, be nice to your dungeon masters. Otherwise, they will fuck you over. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. YouTube, Spotify, TikTok. I might go on Apple Podcasts, whatever. Do all the good stuff. Follow us on all that good stuff. Hopefully, we'll be able to do another one of these within the coming week or a couple days. But yeah, beside that, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll see you guys next time.
Peace.
Dude, I'm so sleep. I slept for 4 hours.
You slept for 4 hours?
Our checkout time was like 10, so I woke up at like 7:30, showered, and like cleaned everything else up. Everyone else there was a potato. Then I had to drive back here for an hour and 15.
That's ass. All right.